We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wonderlust.
I recently heard that Katong was dubbed as the coolest neighbourhood around, and it was actually voted, I think, 33 in the world's 51 coolest neighbourhood. So I've come today to check it out and see what all the fuss is about. It is raining today. I took a very rainy bus ride here for half an hour, but it was really nice actually. And I love taking the bus because you can just see how the surrounding area and the buildings change as you go around. At this area, Katong has lots of lower buildings, there's loads of shop houses around, which I love. There's less tall condos every so often, and you'll get a really tall one and it looks more out of place, whereas kind of where we live, it's the other way around. If you see a landed property, it kind of looks a little bit more out of place because there's so many condos around. I'm starting off my breakfast at the Chin Mi Chin confectionary. Didn't look how I expected it to. It looked a little bit more, I guess, modern, like done up, but they've retained some of like the old charm that I guess you hear about. Obviously, I didn't experience that, and Singapore's still relatively new. But this place is really lovely, decorated in my favourite colour, light blue. Really lovely tiles. Order food, I've gone for a kaya set and toast. This one comes on buns instead of bread with a nice big slab of butter. So I'm gonna start my breakfast and then hopefully the rain will stop a little bit and we can go and explore Katong together. I'm not usually a fan of the tea that comes with kaya sets. I normally get iced lemon tea, but I got really cold on the bus coming here, and it's quite cool today. I wouldn't say cold, but it has been raining this morning, and it does feel a lot cooler, which is actually quite nice to have a bit of a break from the heat every so often. But I'm enjoying being here. It's a really nice atmosphere, people chatting around. You can hear just traffic passing by, and I can see lots of shop houses up ahead, which are, as I said, are just a really nice change of view, a change of pace. Some people who live over here that we know say it's a bit more chilled over here, a little bit more laid back, which I find really interesting because there's lots of areas in Singapore and sometimes you can just kind of cross into a neighbourhood and it feels completely different. So I'm interested to explore this area and see what else is around. It's a bit noisy with the traffic every so often, but I quite like it. It's different atmosphere. Even on a rainy day, these houses look beautiful. They look single story, but I believe they have like underneath as well, so they kind of go down a level instead of up a level like some of the other shop houses that have the shops at the bottom and the houses at the top. I really like these. They're just so unusual in like just a strip of these kind of single story houses amongst everything else, and these are so brightly coloured. They look really lovely, and every time I come here I can't quite decide which colour I think is my favourite one. That I love all of them. I love the mix of all the colours, all the Peranakan colours together. I think it just looks absolutely beautiful. The weather really can't seem to make its mind up today. It's raining and then not raining, but these 5-foot waves make it brilliant to keep ducking out of the rain. I'm walking along one of them now. It's quite noisy. There's a lot more traffic around here. I guess there's more buses around here. There's more trucks. It just feels a lot busier traffic-wise today. There's a big shopping mall here, the I-12 or the I-12, huge place, and it's got like a big play area at the top. I only know that because that's the only reason really that I've been here to bring Aspen. A whole bunch of really nice shops in here, different kind of things to what I usually go to next, so it's nice to see a few different shops. It's still quite early, so a lot of the shops aren't open, so I'm going to keep going and try and find some places that make me feel that this is definitely the coolest neighbourhood in Singapore. There's a really nice steakhouse behind me, and it's pretty cool because inside is actually set up to look like a butcher, so it's like you're sitting in the front of a butcher shop. And if you need to use the bathroom, and even if you don't, I know this sounds weird, go and use it because it's upstairs and you have to go through a fridge. It looks like a huge fridge door. You go up to the toilet and there's like, I guess it looks a bit like a speakeasy bar up there, so it feels like this complete exclusive bar at the top. It's pretty awesome and the food is great. This beautiful building behind me, it's actually closed. I was hoping to pop into it. It's been preserved. Peranakan, I love the tiles out the front. It's got all of the vibrant colours. There's a bike out the front that they've put some more planting in just to add the green and the turquoise blue. Look amazing. I love all the Peranakan tiles. Jonty's family lineage is Peranakan as well as Teochew, so we've really been enjoying delving into that and finding out a bit more about it and what it means for us, I guess, as now a family being modern Peranakans. We talk about the history of it, but actually I guess there are still Peranakans today and what that means. We did go to the Peranakan Museum, so that's great if you want to have a check of that place too. Tucked away up a staircase is a record shop. I've not been in here before, so I'm going to go and check it out, and any excuse to kind of go and have a look inside a shop house just to kind of get the layout for it, and I'm in there straight away. Upstairs is pretty cool, really nice chilled out vibe, nice lighting in there, music playing on the record player, really nice, and it's a co-working space as well, which I think would be a great space. And the moment you're up there, you're kind of away from all the bustle and the traffic of everything down here, so it's got a completely different vibe up there, which is nice. You're kind of tucked away in this little spot, and there's a pizza shop downstairs as well, which would be a good spot to get some lunch. So the weather has decided it's going to be really, really hot today after all, which is great actually because the blue skies make this place look even lovelier. There's loads of little cafes starting to open up. I've been walking past lots of bars as well, so I'm guessing lots of these places just open in the evening for dinner. Again, changing the whole atmosphere of this place when the tables and chairs are all outside and people are chatting and having dinner outside under these 5-foot waves is really nice. I've walked through here a couple of times at night. And it is a really lovely place to wander around, smell all the smells, see everything with the lights on is really different. So I encourage you to go back to places in the day and go in the night because some of them have a completely different feel to them. So I'm going to keep going under here. Now I'm dodging the sun instead of dodging the rain. Loving walking around here. Once upon a time, Katong was a seaside village for the wealthy before land reclamation pushed the coast further out. Many of the large Peranakan houses would have been facing the sea, and Tanjong Katong is Malay for Turtle Point, as Katong was a type of sea turtle that was seen in the area once upon a time, that is sadly now extinct. In the early 40s, Madame Lee Kim Chu had a humble store under a banyan tree where she could be found selling a variety of Nonya delights. Now you can pick up some for yourself at this beautiful store in Katong. Next to all of the biscuits, there is a Songkobaya shop. Beautiful fabrics in here, absolutely incredible. A few years ago, we all got Peranakan outfits for Chinese New Year, and I think when we need to get some new ones, Aspen's outgrown hers, this will be the place to come. There's so many colours here, so many beautiful textures, so many designs, and I just love all like the mix and match colours. The same with the way the painting on the houses are, that you can just mix and match the colours, and they look incredible together because they're all so vibrant and so delicately made. The shop I was in is called Kim Chu, and like you saw the beautiful Peranakan outfits, and then they've got like the teacups out next door to it. Really love to come back there and take Jonty so that he can see it. We'd love a Peranakan style tea set as well. So many lovely items. I think I definitely want to bring some more Peranakan style into our home. So I picked up a quick like lunch snack, I guess. It is rice wrapped with shiitake mushrooms, chestnut, sweet pork, I realised that all of the strings are different colours, and that is coded to the menu. They've got like 10 different fillings you can have, so I'm looking forward to having this. I think as I've come out, there's some street art down here, so I'm just going to wander down here and see if I'm right, because if you've watched any vlogs when I've been on my own, I always get lost, so we'll see. Hopefully not today. Wedged in between a alleyway between two buildings are these beautiful wings. I've seen photos of this place, haven't spotted it, and I didn't realise it's right opposite the I-12, or I-112, I can't remember now how I said it, either way, it's right opposite here, and each one are decorated kind of like Peranakan tile style with like bright colours, vivid patterns, really lovely. I'm looking all around it and there's so many different styles, so let me show you. Came out of the alleyway, and this is like nothing amazing down the back of it. You could be walking past and easily miss it, but on the back of the building where I just bought my wrapped rice, there's a beautiful wall painting, and it kind of looks like a girl almost kind of like holding the rice packs, but like they're balloons. It's really, really lovely. It's just on the back, so I love walking down the back alleys because it kind of looks like, I guess, a little bit of a peek of behind the scenes. You can often see like the kitchens, hear the noises around the back of the restaurants at the front. I really enjoy walking down the back of them. If you are looking for an indulgent hot chocolate, Awfully Chocolate is just across the road here, and they have chocolate on tap. So it's a constant free-flowing tap of milk chocolate, dark chocolate, incredible. We brought the kids here and they absolutely loved it. I'm kind of walking back on myself up and down these like 4 crossroads, I guess, to kind of explore this area. This little shop wasn't open, and now that I've gone past it, it's open, and I love that nestled in between all of these like fancy cafes, there's like cat cafes, there's a vet stand here. There seems to be a lot more animal things around here. It might just because it's near East Coast Park, near the beach. Maybe more people have animals here because you can walk them along the coast. There's like a little farms in front of me, quite a modern place. And then behind me, there's this little like hardware shop, I guess, that's kind of got everything in it. Uncle sat in there in front of a fan, no top on, just kind of chilling, and I love that it's still here and it's still surviving. It kind of like a sneak peek into the past. As you walk past, you've got all these modern places, and then suddenly it's like you're transported back a few years, and then it carries on with all of the modern places. I wonder if it's little shops like this that make people vote that this is the coolest neighbourhood in Singapore. It's packed full of beautiful clothing, jewellery, houseware. I saw these really cute little like dumpling salt and pepper shakers, really, really cute. I love shops like this, like for gifts, for Christmas. Yes, I'm thinking about Christmas already and it's only May. But I like to kind of store all these places where I find what would be perfect gifts, especially things that you can't really find commercially, like this kind of place. There's loads of different brands in here, which I like as well, so you can browse lots of different styles. Great find. One of my other favourite shops to come and browse in and look for Christmas or birthday gifts, or if you're leaving Singapore you probably get a gift from here, because there's lots of unique little things that kind of tie into Singapore, which I love. Beautifully decorated items, jewellery. You should come and check it out if you're in this area. The cat just managed to escape, so the owner had to run down the road and go and shoo it back into the shop. There's loads of cars around here, so it could be dangerous. I just sat down on a bench outside and it's metal. Caught the backs of my legs on it. Ouch. Yeah, I love Cat Socrates. There's a few of them around, so not all of them have the same stuff. I did pick up a few things. A couple of little gifts for a few people that are leaving Singapore. As I said, it's the perfect memento, and if you're traveling, it's very thin, it's a little magnet, so easy to take with you, but a nice reminder of Singapore. I think I've almost seen lots of things on my list, but I'm gonna head back to have another look at some of the shop houses because it was raining earlier, so I just darted past really quickly. I needed aircon and a cold drink. Oh, that was cold. Yeah, I saw this place called Tea Pulse. It's like a little shed, like a little shack. It looks really cute. And it says it's healthy bubble tea. So I went for a mixed blended apple with Earl Grey. Passion Pop's my favourite. Ooh, it's got actual bits of apple in it as well. That is really nice. I'm a fan of that. That rice is really good, a little oily. My fingers are now all a little bit greasy. I wish I had a spoon, but I didn't think about how I was going to eat it. It just looked good, so I thought I'd get it. Really tasty, really fresh. So I'm going to enjoy this and then go and find some more shop houses to take a look at. As I'm walking around here, I'm trying to think what is it that is making it the coolest neighborhood, and you could hear like a spin class going on, like sound like a full-on nightclub going on in there, people shouting and cheering. There are loads of fitness places around here actually, which it feels a little bit different. I wonder if it's kind of appealing to like a younger crowd of people, which is making this maybe the coolest neighborhood. You've got this brilliant, beautiful red building behind me, which is an auction house. It's huge and it's painted absolutely beautifully. There's little bits of street art around that I can just see, and this is just on this one road, and opposite me there's like more of a local seafood restaurant kind of dotted around. You've got kind of more local things, and you've got shops, you've got loads of cafes here. I'm not a coffee drinker, so it's not kind of my thing really, coffee, cafe hopping. I'm very happy with this bubble tea. It's really good. I urge you to check those guys out if you're a bubble tea drinker. But I'm just loving walking around here. It's nice just to be somewhere that does feel actually completely different. Chong Bahru is one of my other favorite places that kind of gives off very different vibes. So yeah, I've been wandering around kind of the same 4 roads, but each road offers something different, which I'm enjoying. There's another kind of hardware shop here which is packed with everything, including the kitchen sink. There's like wire, there are pipes here, like a workstation just outside in the front which is covered by this 5-foot weight. It's packed from bottom to top with anything that you could possibly need for DIY projects. I'm kind of heading into more Joo Chat area, the next door neighbourhood. I'm on Khun Seng Road and they have some beautiful shop houses down here, really vibrant colours. Some of them are undergoing renovations and you can often get a little peek inside, because I'm always fascinated about what they look like inside and the layout, because they actually go really far back but they look quite narrow from the front. So we can have a look at some of those. The beautiful Peranakan tiles, that you can see different patterns. That's kind of all from bringing over things from Malacca, all the different colours, the European vibes, all bundled into one bright, vibrant street. I think my favourite one is this blue and pink one. They've even kind of got like a pinky dusty colour card to match here. I don't know why I like this one. My eye is always attracted to this one. It's probably the most vibrant on the street. Light blue is my favourite colour and the one opposite is light blue. So these two are probably my favourite ones along this short little stretch. Just walked down one of the back alleys trying to get like a long shot of the shop houses to kind of get them all in so I can see them on. And there's ones behind me that are more like muted colours, greys, whites, but they're still just as beautiful. And I think it's just the detail in them that makes them so beautiful as well, not just the colours, although they really do stand out with the colours. But a really lovely piece of history that I hope stays a very, very long time. My time around this Katong area is up. Do I think this is the coolest neighbourhood in Singapore? I think it's pretty up there. There is so much to see around here, from old to new. The shop houses are beautiful, architecture. Even if you're not particularly like into architecture, there is so much to see around here. Every road, every little kind of like alleyway has something else to show off. All the older confectionery places are incredible. I didn't check out any of the gyms because I'd just rather go around here and eat, but there are some really good fitness places out here. Different supermarkets that I didn't even get into. Like I say, there's a few shopping malls around here as well, so there is so much to do, and you're really close to the beach, so you could walk a little bit further and end your day at the beach, or end it in one of the night restaurants that open up here. So thanks for coming around this area with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. If this is your area and you're a local to here, let me know some of the favourite places that you like to go to. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.